Welcome to Spotlight New England. I'm one of your hosts, Audrey McClelland.
And I'm Ashley Erling, and I feel like I am you today.
I know. I am like so non-holiday
I
today,
know,
right?
which is like unlike you, and I'm in my plaited out.
I love this dress. You've worn this before. Is that the J. Crew one or
this
no?
This is the J. Crew one. However, I have one that's almost identical.
Do you really?
From Brooks Brothers.
Oh,
but
I love
like,
it.
listen,
So pretty.
Your weight fluctuates.
Yes.
And
yes.
sometimes you need a couple of things in the rotation. So I'll probably wear the other one before the end of the season too.
This
but it'll be a different one. But
I do love it.
Exactly the same.
See, it's beautiful.
But it's such a classic.
It is a classic. I love a plaid. I love a tartan. And that just the second I saw her this morning, I'm like, oh, it's so holiday.
I was having one of those mornings that we've talked about before where I could not pick an outfit.
You couldn't decide.
I could not pick an outfit, and I really just wanted to wear like jeans today because you know it's getting colder and whatever. I just had to like do a lot of like stuff at my desk today.
Right.
And I was trying on all these different. I was like, this is terrible.
You're
Everything's terrible. So finally, I did end up putting a dress on.
This is not working. I love it.
And I wanted to be festive because I was just mentioning to you before we came on. I'm going to Sip and Shop tonight.
I'm so jealous. This is going to be so much fun.
Ocean Cliff, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I've always they have them from time to time. I think they do one in the summer and one around the holidays.
Yeah.
And I'm always busy, and I had committed to this a while back, and I was like, I am going.
This is gonna be great.
I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna go. So I'm excited
love Newport
to see they have
in the holiday season.
I'll probably go 2 to 3 more times before Christmas.
It's gorgeous
because I love shopping there.
Yep.
I love going down Bowen's Wharf. It's always so beautifully decorated. I love going to Cookhouse and sitting by the fireplace.
Yes.
And like eating at the bar there, or like having a cocktail by the fire because it's so cozy.
Absolutely.
And they have all those great stores right there on Bowen.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
If you go up to Bellevue too.
Oh my God, it's gonna be great.
So much
and also, like, we had a Newport summer, so it's only right that we have a Newport winter.
You're so funny because like literally this morning, that's what I was thinking when I was getting ready. I was like, you haven't been since your Newport summer.
I know.
Actually, haven't been in months.
We went like left and right, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we've taken a little bit of a break.
Yeah. And now I'm like, okay.
We're back.
Let's go.
We're back.
It's time to get back. But despite your black outfit
normally
today,
I am not this, like, dark during the season.
You've been doing some fun holiday stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like all about experiences right now. And last night I went to like a wreath making. So Mount Holt Farm right here in Bristol, Rhode Island, they are a beautiful, like it's an event space, but it's also, you can like travel the paths in the back. It's just a gorgeous, obviously an old farmhouse.
Yeah.
And they had like a big wreath making last night. And the second I walked in, so if you've ever been there, and honestly, I'm sure a lot of these older farms, they're just like spectacular. It's very like hallmarky, but we walked in and there were like lights like just everywhere, and it just like set the tone.
It's in that barn area there.
It's right in that barn area. Actually, there it is right there. So I sat right down. They had lights everywhere. They had like the tables in like a big U shape, and the second I sat down, you see in front of me right there, you have a wreath with like your name right in front of everybody. Kind of had like assigned seating. They seat you with your group. Just in case you didn't believe me, I wanted to make sure I showed a photo. But it was so much fun, and a lot of people are like not as creative when it comes to making maybe wreaths or any sort of
like you and I have mentioned before. We're not the craftiest.
No, I would have kept it like this, Ash.
I know. I was like, slap a bow
in front of me
on that, and that looks good to go.
That's all I needed, but they I was.
Did you do more, or was that it?
I did do more.
Okay.
I actually ended up putting like those like berries like around so there's my finishing.
Very
wreath.
nice.
I was with my mother, my sister, and my sister-in-law. So I don't know if you can see, but like my sister-in-law on the very end next to me.
Yeah.
What they end up having you do is you actually make bunches with all the different greenery and like the different kind of like whatever they had on the table. They had like the winter berries, so that's what we were using. And you make little bunches and you wire the bunches together, and then you wire those bunches onto the wreath.
To be honest with you, it sounds hard.
Believe me, I thought it was gonna be. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
I'm intimidated.
I can do it.
So you had to make the wreath. Is that correct?
You make the wreath. So basically, they give you the foundation.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I would have walked out with it.
I know.
It was fine. I'm like, this is great. Pop a bow on it. We're good to go. But they do. You make all these little little bunches, and they have all different. They had 8 different kind of greeneries that you could use.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. All I'm thinking of is that I would be like overwhelmed by that?
I was overwhelmed at
first. Were you
first.
overwhelmed? Okay.
Yes.
And then once you kind of like decided on your pattern,
that was all you needed.
Okay.
Then you're like good to go.
You've seen me make a necklace at Air and Anchor and how long it takes.
She was there for like 2 hours.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, what color beads do I want? Like, it took me forever because I'm so like, I think it's like every decision is like the biggest decision I'll ever make for the rest of my life.
I know. Well,
and
a necklace
I'm like,
is forever.
am I making the right
right? Their necklaces forever.
Like, is this the wreath I want for the next month on my door?
I know, and it is, you know, and if you have any opportunity to go wreath making, I know you said you might try to find one for your mom.
I would like to do that when my mom is here. I don't know that I'll actually do it, but in theory, I think that sounds like such a fun thing to do with my mom.
Yes.
Because she would be good at it.
Yes.
She's better at stuff like that than I
could see Michelle being good at that.
She can, like, arrange florals nicely.
Yeah.
Like, I buy, you know, a thing and I slap it in a vase,
and we're like good to go.
Too tall and it's hanging out the top.
See, this is why we're friends.
Yeah.
So if you have the opportunity to go wreath making, it is a great thing to do for the holidays. So try to find one. They said it's very trending right now.
Yeah, it is.
Trending thing to do.
It is a trendy thing to do, and your wreath looks beautiful. So
I'm
very happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm very happy. Maybe next year I'll dip my toe into it.
Yeah.
Well, another great thing to do during the holiday season, of course, is to shop. Obviously.
Clearly.
But I love finding spots that are offering you like a little bit of an experience while you shop as well. So I headed to the Providence Art Club to check out their annual Little Pictures show where you can buy art, but you can also have an experience too. Check it out.
Providence Art Club was founded in 1880, and we are an organization that has galleries, classrooms, and studios here on the east side of Providence. The Art Club's galleries are always free and open to the public year-round. Most of our exhibitions focus on our exhibiting artist members, and we have 250 exhibiting artist members from Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and all over the East Coast. To be an exhibiting artist member of the Art Club, they do have to have a portfolio reviewed, and in the average year we add about 30 to 50 new members, and we do new shows with them every 3 weeks. During the Little Picture Show, we're open 7 days a week from 12 to 5 p.m. each day, and always free admission, always open to the public. We do about 3 or 4 big open houses a year where all of our 4 buildings on Thomas Street are open to the public. So we'll have open studios, open galleries, open classrooms, all kinds of stuff like that. And then during the rest of the year, we're usually open about 5 days a week. We're always interested in having new members here at the Providence Art Club. We take members who are people who are artists or architects, designers, or people who are just interested in art and who are business people. And we take applications every month. To be a member of the Art Club, you have to be sponsored by 2 current members, and information about membership is available on our website. We have an in-house cafe where we do lunch on weekdays for members and their guests. We also do usually about 3 to 4 dinner events a month. And we also do all kinds of other social functions, and we have reciprocity with other private clubs around the country and internationally as well. The Little Picture Show and Sale we've been hosting here at the Art Club since 1904, so this is our 121st year. It's the oldest and the largest little picture show in the country. So what it means is that we have 140 artists on view, and each artist gets to have 6 pieces on the wall at a time. All the work is 16 inches by 16 inches or less, and it's all priced at $350 or less. So there's a lot of affordable work. We have a lot of things that are like in the $200 price range and under. And in the average year, we sell about 700 artworks in this show that go into collections all over the Northeast. As works sell, we replace the work with a new piece by the same artist. So if you come on an average day, you'll see all new work. So if someone sells 3 pieces, we replace them with 3 new pieces. And we just keep replacing right up until the end of the show on December 22nd. I think art is a great gift because it's something that's really unique. You're not going to find it at any store, and it builds a connection with your local community. All the artists that we show are primarily from Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. So you build a human connection with another person through it, and then you can show a loved one or family member that you're really thinking of them in a special and unique way.
So the really cool thing about that is, well, there's so many cool things about that, actually. I've been talking about the art club since I went to this shoot, but I just feel like it is such a, like, Rhode Island gem.
Yes,
a Providence gem. And it's right there on, like, the east side. So you feel like, I love going to that Benefit Street kind of area over there.
It is a great area.
Like, it's such a cozy feeling over there.
Yes.
And this is in a beautiful building, as you saw some of my horrific camera work, but I tried my best.
It was great.
I tried my best to show it off, but it's like such a cool space, and right now the way it's curated is a little bit different than how it's normally curated.
Right.
Because normally it's like, larger pieces of art and it's different.
See, that's what I was asking you as we were watching.
But because of the sale right now, it is only the art that's for sale for this little picture show.
Okay.
So
I loved it, Ash.
That's what is on sale. And honestly, for artwork, it is affordable. It's all under $350.
Right.
Some of them were in like the $150 range. So
there's
like
something if you want.
I love that is something that you can get for someone that they will always have, and it's special.
I love it.
And unique. So
I gotta get
check
there.
it out. They are still open, I believe, until December 22nd for the sale. So make sure to check it out. And stick around because we have more coming up today on Spotlight New England.
Sports, we know them for the Patriots, but there's shopping, there's dining, always fun activities for the family. So we always love when Julia joins us just to let us know what's going on each month. Hey, Julia.
Hi, Audrey. How are you?
I'm great.
I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
I did. I hope you did as well.
Yes, very nice. We were talking before. I actually was in Rhode Island, so it was a lovely time.
I love it. And, we always say, obviously Patriot Place is such a mecca for New Englanders, and December is such a big and just popular time of year for shopping and football. So what do you have going on this month?
Yeah, so like you said, it's our busy time here at Patriot Place. So we had our annual tree lighting celebration just took place just around a couple weeks ago, but now we're full-fledged into the holiday season. So we have our menorah lighting and Hanukkah celebration coming up on December 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. So welcome everybody to join us for the lighting of the menorah. There's music, there's some jelly donuts, hot chocolate, games, giveaways, and more. And then also coming back in December, we will have the return of winter skate, which it's such a great New England tradition is outdoor ice skating, and so it's kind of our own take on that. So that's last year was actually the first year of a new kind of winter skate concept. So it's over in the South Marketplace. It's kind of more of a skating trail as well as kind of a main skating area. So that'll be opening up. I know I've actually heard from a lot of people that are, when is it opening? When is it opening? They're excited. And so it's coming soon. So
amazing.
We'll have the big opening celebration in just about a week. So December 12th. So there'll be music, there'll be giveaways. We welcome everyone to join us. And then the skating rink is then open all winter long.
That's
so
right.
Plenty of time to enjoy it. If you're not here, if you have to come after the holiday season, come on down. And then it's hard to believe, but we are in December. And so we're looking ahead to 2026, which is kind of unbelievable. And so we have our first night celebration, which we do every year to ring in the new year, celebrate everything great that happened in 2025, but look forward and look ahead to 2026. So that's taking place on December 31st. So invite everyone to come out to enjoy some music, ice sculptures, games, and giveaways. And then everything, of course, culminates. It wouldn't be New Year's without some fireworks.
That's
so
right.
It'll culminate in a fireworks display.
So cool. I love it. You guys always have so much going on over there at Patriot Place. It's so great.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And like I said, it's hard to believe it. We're talking about 2026, and I know a big 2026 item on everybody's mind here, and a really exciting opportunity and event coming up is the FIFA Men's World Cup, which is coming here in June and July of 2026. And in a really huge milestone for that, actually this weekend, we will be finding out via FIFA's draw. They're going to announce what teams are going to be playing here and their schedule and all that information. So that's going to be a really, really cool next step to know who is actually going to be playing here for those 5 group stage matches. And then we also are holding 2 knockout stage matches, which is basically the playoff tournament for the World Cup. And that'll be determined via, throughout the course of the tournament. So
I love that.
Really exciting milestone there. And then also while we're on 2026, since the last time we talked, we announced that Zach Bryan is coming back for his With Heaven on tour. So that'll be October 2nd and 3rd, 2026. By the time you're hearing this, tickets will be on sale. And those are his only shows as of now in all of the Northeast New England region. So
cool.
If you like Zach, this is the place to come see him. So we're really looking forward to that.
I love that. And what about football? You guys Patriots are doing so great right now.
I know. So it's really exciting. So we just won our 10th straight game, and the team's on their bye week right now. So we'll host a really huge game on December 14th against the Buffalo Bills. So that's a massive game with really big implications in terms of the division. So we're really looking forward to that. And then we have just one more regular season game here at Gillette Stadium, the first weekend in January against the Miami Dolphins. But we're all hoping here, if things keep going as planned, that we're we're hoping to have some playoff games here as well. So hopefully the team keeps it rolling. We're all really, really excited and appreciate everybody's support.
It's been amazing. It's been so cool seeing the team. It's just, it's high on my list. So very cool. Julia, you guys always have so much going on. We love, love, love checking in with you. And I can't believe that the next time we talk, it's going to be 2026.
It's unbelievable. I will say the corny line of see you next year, but I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season, that all the viewers have a wonderful holiday season, and look forward to seeing you in January.
Well, same to you. Right back at you. And again, all of this stuff too, and we'll have a link to on our website, sharing all the stuff over at Gillette. But thank you so much going on at Patriot Place. We love having Julia on. And for now, I'm going to go on break.
Welcome back to Spotlight New England. I just had like a massive cough.
I know, but then she was like, okay, I'm done.
I'm like, all right, I think I got it now.
Brings it together when we're back on air.
It's a weird time of year with all of the heat and stuff like that.
It is,
I feel like it's dry, and then you're like...
And a lot of people have been sick around us. And it seems to like linger for like a little bit, and then it's gone.
Taking the vitamin C, you know,
you gotta take it all.
Trying to go to bed early, as if I ever don't go to bed early.
Right.
Well, it's like, you know how I always joke how I'm like a very old person?
Yes.
Which I am, you know, in my heart. Like this is not my first life. I'm a very old soul. But we were talking earlier today about that Spotify Wrapped thing.
Yes.
I don't know if I got a chance to tell you this yet.
What?
So you said yours was 80. 89.
Stop it. 89. Oh my God. What are your top genres?
It was like really weird because like I've been listening to a lot of, I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I listen to a lot of country because I love Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
I really like Morgan Wallen. So I've been listening to a lot of country, but the other things I listen to, I think, when I'm like listening to music in the background.
Yeah, what do you listen to?
So I love like when people make like a Nancy Myers playlist.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like old standards and like
I get
jazzy stuff. And so it said,
oh my God.
It was like 89, and it said like, because of your love of music from like the 50s or like something like that. And I was like, all right, yeah, that I guess that makes sense. But like, that was pretty significantly old.
That doesn't make me feel so bad.
When you said it earlier today, and I was producing the roadshow, so I wasn't saying next use, but I didn't want to get in your ear while you were talking.
I would have been like, so you knew at that point you were 89?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I did. And I was like, I need to remember to tell her later that, that I'm 89 years old.
It is a cool thing to see though, because a lot of the times, like you said, like I love to have something always going in like my ears. So even at my desk, I'll pop on the music.
Right. Like I just like having noise in the background.
I'm the same way.
I'm at home, even if I'm just like, you know, picking up around the house or, sometimes you're just like scrolling on social media. Like, I just like a little noise.
I love a background noise.
In the background, so it's either my 89-year-old playlist or a Hallmark movie.
And that is usually what mine is too.
And that's that. So
there we go.
But one of the things that's so cool about this show is that we can also pull from the road show.
Yeah.
Which we obviously do every day as well, because there's so much content that we have on there that's so cool.
No.
And so today we actually had a chef on the road show.
Yes.
Who has restaurants. He works at restaurants that are up actually in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Which for us, you know, that's pretty far,
huge.
but we are trying to cover more and more of New England during our time here with Spotlight New England. So we wanted to just catch him and get a sense of what they're doing right now at their restaurant and the dish that he was making. So here's what he had to say.
Bobby, I'm from Rye, New Hampshire, and I'm going to be cooking cioppino. I'm the head chef of Mama Luca Restaurant in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. That's at 111 State Street. Also going to be making this dish representing Della Posta, which is our other restaurant. It's the flagship restaurant which Mario Della Posta had started. That is in Newton, Massachusetts. So this dish is a holiday special, so we'll be cooking this for the holiday season, and it's an Italian classic, so Feast of Seven Fishes, right? I'm trying to do a more elevated version of that, so keeping it still classic, but more focused on New England seafood. So we have some fresh local cod, we have some mussels that are coming from Maine, we have some little neck clams also coming from Rhode Island, we have some Nantucket Bay scallops, we have some lobster from Maine, I have a squid ink pasta that we made earlier today. A little bit of Nona sauce, so that's just a little bit of simple really nice Bianco tomatoes, crushed by hand with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, oregano, and basil. And over here you can see we have some of our seafood brodos, so white wine, all the juices from the mussels, the clams, cooked down and reducing, and that's going to be the base of our sauce. And something that really is going to elevate this at the end, we're going to finish it with saffron butter.
Ooh, I love it. Oh, we cannot wait to have this, everything come together. Thank you so much, and we will enjoy this dish together.
Thank you for having me.
So we loved
so
having him on. So I like that they do. First of all, the restaurants sound fantastic. So
yeah,
if you
I would love to get to the Portsmouth one.
If you're
where
in
he
the
is Rye.
Portsmouth, New Hampshire, how far do you think that is? 2 hours?
I think about 2 hours.
Yeah, I would like to do. I think it'd be fun to do like a Portsmouth, New Hampshire weekend.
That'd be so much fun.
Wouldn't
to do.
that be fun? 'Cause it's not that far,
right?
You know, and there's so much there.
There's a lot there, and he was so cute. He actually ended up staying at a hotel last night here because he's like, oh, I didn't want to be late. He was so sweet. But he said that the restaurant up there is so popular.
Yeah.
It's always packed. And it just like the menu that he was like kind of curates, it sounds incredible.
And the other chef that he works with there is like a pizza master. I think it's called a pizzaiola.
Oh, no
or
way.
Pizzaiolo.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's like a master pizza maker.
So now like we definitely have to get there.
Yeah, so it sounded really great. But I love that they do, they're doing a 7 fishes menu.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So I don't know what your traditions are. I am Italian, but we didn't do like a traditional 7 fishes on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We would usually have an element of seafood, but like we just didn't do that because we had such a big meal
So
the
who's
next
Italian?
day.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So we would like, we just didn't do the big thing, but
you
like
still
there were
have-
like elements of it, if that makes sense.
absolutely.
Because the next day was always like the really
real
big meal
feast.
for us.
Yeah.
So I don't like. I think a lot of people, at least in this area in Rhode Island, know the 7 fishes.
Yeah, like so we're Portuguese.
Yeah.
And so like I remember like growing up, like my nana would always try to do something on Christmas Eve, like would like count how many fish there were. Like,
Oh, really?
And then
Okay.
but my husband a few years ago, have you ever seen the movie? There's like a movie about it's like a romantic comedy.
Did it come out kind of recently?
It is a kind of recent.
I didn't see it, but
It's
I'm
a
like
cute movie.
vaguely like recalling the trailer.
So you know, so we watched that a couple years
Yeah.
ago, and my husband's like, "We're gonna do this every December
See?
23rd,
And
just
I like
us, our
that.
family."
I
So that's
like
what we
that.
do.
Oh, I really like that. So does he make something different every time now?
He makes something different every time. We go to Portugalia up in, and we
Yes,
get
yes,
everything
yes.
there, and we just love it. It's been our own family tradition.
So it's almost like a Portuguese take on
It's
the
a total
Italian.
Portuguese take on the Italian
Now,
tradition.
what's his nationality?
So Matt's Scottish and Irish and German. So
Yeah.
for him though, he
He
like
and I
loves
have
this.
similar, but I'm on my mom's side. I'm Italian,
You have
but
the
like
Italian
I'm
piece.
German
Yeah.
and Irish.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
yeah. So he's like, I love this. I love bringing in all these different traditions
That's
into
such
our
a
life.
fun tradition.
So yeah, we've just been doing it our own little one.
I wonder what you guys will make this year.
He gets so excited too.
It's
like a salted fish he gets, too. It's so
like
good.
a bacala.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And he always says
Yep.
it so funny too. He's like, I got the bacala.
Bacala. We used to have a lot of bacala. It's
Loves
like
it.
the salted
So
white.
salty,
yeah.
so delicious.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good. Really
So
good.
see.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us all week here on Spotlight New England. Just a reminder, you can always catch us Monday through Friday at 12:30. We air live and then re-air at 8 p.m. But if you miss any of those, you can watch all of our episodes on demand. Audrey, we're up to almost 100 episodes
unbelievable.
now already. So go ahead and watch all of them. And thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.